Welcome to the second part of my Q&A video. I hope you liked the last one. And let's continue. Does it support WebGL build? This is a common question. Does it support Android build, mobile build? Or is it runnable on Android? Yes, every single tutorial out there on my channel is supporting WebGL build, mobile build, desktop build, whatever you want. Because the most things are cross-platform. It starts to not building for a specific platform if you are using some external libraries. For example, in my games I used AdMob as an ad library. It does not work on desktop. Or for example, I used the Steam plugin and it does not work on mobile. So you have to generate different sets of code, have some preprocessor statements so that it can build for every platform. But all my tutorials on my channel are always for mobile, for WebGL, and for desktop, and so on. This is amazing. However, it would be great if you made a tutorial that is mobile friendly for building small cities algorithms, procedurally placing them randomly, but roads align with it and everything. Like a proper city, but with different infrastructure every time a user plays. And he is referring to this video where I showed what a city could look like if you really take a high poly mesh or high poly assets and put them into your game. And I then said, okay, you can take more simpler assets like this one, or even these ones I used, and these are mobile friendly, so it worked on my mobile phone. And yes, I don't know what you mean by this, but yeah, this worked pretty good on my phone. You could even open them in Blender, put a decimate modifier on it, and just reduce the poly count, and then it's more mobile friendly. In my opinion, there is no tutorial out there on my channel that's not mobile friendly. You can make them all mobile friendly, or the most of them are mobile friendly by default. Fixed button, error with a red line. This is the most common comment on my channel. It's commented on this video here where I used an asset from the asset store and they got an error around here with the input vector of the fixed joystick. I will never ever use some assets from the asset store in my tutorials. This is what I learned from it, because this input vector is just set from public to protected on an update, and they will use the most recent version. It's so easy to just fix that. So it's written in the comment 100 times. So here I wrote it, and so on. Here user has voted. I just had to copy it, and it's solved 100 times, but still this is the most commented thing, and this is so sad, because this is one of my most watched tutorials, and it's not good because I can't change it anymore. I just want to change the line here or some pixels in this video, but YouTube does not allow it. So it would be great, YouTube, if I could update my videos. Please make a racing game tutorial for Android. So I could make clickbait and say, okay, make a racing game in 3 seconds in Unity. It's so simple. You click on import here with the standard assets, open the car scene and hit play. Okay, you actually did not really create it, but this is a starting point for you. Just have a look at the standard asset, because here there's already a racing game. You can really have a look at everything that Unity has done to build this simple racing game. It's not even a game, you can just drive. The complete mechanic is missing here. But I won't do it. So I have a tutorial out there where I explain how to deal with this car physics. I used exactly the physics that I used here. I think the car physics in Unity are not that great. So these are the standard tests. This is what Unity gives out to you, and I think these should be as simple as possible. They are as simple as possible, and they should be great. And the car physics aren't great. So really, download this, just open the scene and try to just drive this boat. It's so hard. Maybe it's realistic car physics, but I always struggle to keep my car on the road, because you always go out, and this is what you really see very often in Unity, that these car physics aren't working. So there's a tutorial out there on car physics on my channel. I use this. I do some improvements to it so that you have a tighter control of your car, but it's not that great implemented in Unity. There are other engines. For example, the physics bullet engine has a proper car control, which is, in my opinion, slightly better. And that's the reason why it won't make any sense to build a racing game in Unity using this car controller. Use a different engine. This is my recommendation. Okay, I think that's it for today. Stay tuned. Next week there will be another session, so hope to see you there. Subscribe to my channel to get more straight to the point tutorials.